Hello, can you all see me, hear me? All right, so we are gonna start the webinar very, very soon. So yeah, we'll be waiting for a few more people to come in, but yeah, otherwise, welcome everyone to Discovering Local Secrets in Hokkaido Self-Drive virtual tour and webinar. So once again, this is sponsored by Hokkaido District Transport Bureau under the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism. So I think some of us here, you have already been to Hokkaido. I myself have been to Hokkaido in 2019, so I really miss Hokkaido. That's why I'm here to host this webinar. So my name is Sue, and of course, we'll be having a special guest, which I will reveal very, very soon. But before that, I just want to say hello to all of you. At first, you might know that we have a limited number of attendees who can come here. We limited it to a number of 200, but we have since opened this registration to more than almost 1,000 of y'all because of such overwhelming response. So thank you so much for that. So once again, all right. So without further ado, I would like to welcome my very special guest. The reason why I think most of us are here today, you might have heard of him and you might have seen him before. So let's welcome Ghibli Ochi-san. Hi.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello.
I'm a Japanese YouTuber living in Singapore. Thank you for having me and thank you for joining this stream. Wow. So we have around 1,000 people, right?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh my God.
That shows that so many people love Hokkaido and miss Hokkaido, right?
And they love you. That's why they're here.
No. But anyway, thank you so much. And so today we're finding out 3 not really known undiscovered area in Hokkaido.
Exactly. So together with the both of us here, we're going to be talking to some of our friends over in Hokkaido, and we are going to check out 3 areas that are not as well known, but because we tell you today, you'll be the first few to know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So these 3 areas are not as popular, but they are the perfect places for self-drive itineraries. Especially, most people would know that Hokkaido is a very large area, and while the JR Pass is great, there are certain areas that are definitely more accessible with cars.
Definitely.
So today we're going to introduce that. That. Yes. All right. So the first area, you want to guess where you were going?
Oh,
first?
that's difficult. Okay. Is it the north?
Yes. If you want to start from if you want to start on a high note, we have to start from the top. Right. What other place than like the most northern point of Japan? Yes. Okay. So if you guys might know, Wakkanai is the northernmost point of Japan as a whole. So it is actually at the northernmost tip of Hokkaido. So not just that area, there's also other areas, other cities consisting this area that we will call today as Northern Soya.
Northern Soya.
Yes.
Kita-Soya.
Yeah,
in Japanese, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So Northern Soya also includes, other than Wakkanai, they also include other cities and remote islands such as Rebun and Rishiri Islands. And this area boasts fresh seafood, as you might know.
Amazing food.
Amazing. And dairy products and scenic spots that are very rich in nature. So yeah, I think without further ado, let's watch the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Today, I will introduce the northernmost area in Japan, Northern Soya. The area is comprised of Wakkanai City, Toyotomi Town, Sarufutsu Village, Rebun Island, and Rishiri Island. It takes about 6 hours by car from New Chitose Airport to Wakkanai, but you can come here by an hour ride of aeroplane, which is faster and more convenient.
Hello everyone, I'm Andy, and today I want to introduce the Northern Soya area. Today I just arrived at Wakkanai Airport, so let's pick our rental car and let's get going.
The first city I'm going to present to you is the northernmost city in Japan, Wakkanai. The town has several interesting sightseeing spots. This is White Path in Soya Hills. The path, paved with pulverized scallop shells, is about 3 kilometers long. You'll be amazed at the photogenic contrast between blue sky and the vivid green and white path. I recommend you to visit Cape Soya, which has a monument to the northernmost point of Japan as a memory. Many tourists from Japan and even all over the world aim for this special spot. It was so windy that day, but it was really beautiful and I managed to take a great photo as a memory.
Thank you. Can I get one certificate, please? So So from this shop, you can buy this certificate for just 100 yen, which marks your arrival at the most northern point in Japan. People love to buy this as a souvenir, as their memories across the travels in Wakkanai.
The next destination is the northernmost station in Japan, JR Wakkanai Station.
There's actually a sign up here, let's have a look. So a lot of people actually like to take a picture here, travellers from all over Japan, all over the world, as this is the most northern stop in all of Japan. Let's just take a picture together.
North Breakwater Dome is also a popular spot. When the North Pier was constructed in 1936, it was used as a ferry station. It helped prevent the spreading of waves to the roads and the railroads in the vicinity. The dome draws attention for ancient Roman architecture with thick columns and curved corridors. It was renovated in 1980 for deterioration, and this is it. Former Seto family house is one of the most famous buildings in all of Wakkanai.
So around 70 years ago, this was Master Fisherman Mr. Seto's house. It's listed as a National Cultural Heritage property by the Japanese government, so it's very popular amongst tourists. Let's have a look inside. So you can enjoy what the previous residents used to wear at that time, and the staff helped me put this on. How does it look? So after a long hard day's of work, people used to come here and have parties and gatherings where they can enjoy the finest sake and the finest foods. Oh, delicious.
Let's buy something to eat. Fresh seafood is available at Wakkanai Maruzen Marine Gift Minato store near the fishing port.
Whoa, it's actually pretty heavy. That means it's like the freshest crab around. You won't find any better than this. After finishing your meal, you can come to Maruzen Marine Shop, where you can enjoy some of Wakkanai's finest produce. Have a look at this king crab. It's huge.
I've never seen a crab this big before in my life. Izakaya Take-chan offers a variety of food and drink. Fresh seafood here is especially incredible.
Whoa, it's huge! Look at the colour on that, and the meat, there's so much meat on that. I don't even know where to get started. And then look how beautiful that looks. Absolutely amazing. Itadakimasu! It's so meaty, so tender, so soft. And it's so sweet. And with that lemon, it's the perfect balance. If you come to Wakkanai, you have to eat this crab. So this is octopus shabu shabu. It comes with a selection of green vegetables, enoki mushrooms, and then the octopus itself. And then here we have the dashi. It's made from kombu. And then shabu shabu is just dipping it in the dashi once or twice, shabu shabu. And then into the sesame dressing. Usually octopus is quite hard, but with shabu shabu, it's so soft and so tender.
Next to Wakkanai City, the northernmost village, Sarufutsu, is located next to the Sea of Okhotsk. There is an activity here that you need to try. You can experience it here at Sarufutsu Marugotokan.
And now we're in Sarufutsu Marugota. This shop is special because you can pick your own scallops, de-shell them, and then grow them yourselves.
ではこちらの水槽からホタテを選んでご自分で取っていただきたいと思います。じゃあどうぞ。
So you just use this scoop and then go in the bath and then just pick the scallop that you like the look of.
こちら貝の
The staff tells you how to shell scallops, so there is no need to worry at all.
So
So first of all, you have you put the scallop in your left hand, your weaker hand, and then there's a little gap in between here. So what you want to do is put this little spatula down and then go as far down as possible, and you scrape along the bottom. And you once you scrape along the bottom, the scallops should start to open like this. And afterwards you scrape along the membrane here, and then you can just take it off, just like that.
It was so much fun being taught how to shell scallops properly. It was the first time in my life that I've ever done it.
And then they recommend just this 1 cup for 1 scallop. So you can put it anywhere on the scallop, on top or in the scallop juice itself. That'll help give it a nice creaminess and give even more umami. It's been cooking in its own juices. You can see how shiny and fresh it is. Itadakimasu. Because it's been cooking in its shell, in its own juices, and with that hint of butter, it's packed full of flavour, that scallop flavour that you want. And the butterness adds a creaminess. It is amazing. If you come to Sarufutsu, you need to eat this scallop.
I wonder what's waiting for me next. Toyotomi is known as the northernmost spot popular for onsens. It's famous for its vast fields and dairy farming. I recommend you to stay at KAWASHIMA RYOKAN. It is a long established inn of more than 90 years. Many tourists across all of Japan come here because Toyotomi Onsen draws attention for curing diseases. The number of guests is increasing after it's selected as one of the 100 famous onsens in Japan in 2015.
So this is one of the most special onsens in all of the world. There's actually only one of them. And why it's so special is because it's actually got some oil in it. They put it in there on purpose. Because for anyone that has dry skin or like atopy, it's really soothing. And for me, as I have atopy, it's the perfect way to relax. Oh, it's so nice. So this onsen is actually only available for people staying in the Japanese family room. So this is a family style bedroom. It's kind of got a Japanese kind of theme. You have 2 beds over here, and then just over here is a tatami style room where you can enjoy time with your friends and family. So after finishing your onsen experience, usually people drink milk, but here you can enjoy the yuagari pudding. So this is actually made from cream on the top, and on the bottom you can see the milk pudding is kind of separated. And then what they said to do here is just to mix the top layer of cream so it becomes nice and smooth. This is incredible. It's so sweet, but not too sweet that it's overwhelming. And the cream gives a nice richness to the milk. It's perfect harmony and the best way to end your onsen experience.
You can also take a bath here at Toyotomi Onsen Furai Center. I had a unique dish at restaurant Ajisai in the facility.
And now we're in Toyotomi Onsen and we're just going to enjoy some lunch. Today we have Jingisukan. Jingisukan is usually used with lamb, but this time we've got deer. We've actually got Izoshika. Izo refers to the name that this place used to be a couple centuries ago. Looks amazing. Itadakimasu. I've never had deer like this before where you fry it yourself. Usually it's quite a big block, but it's so thinly that it just melts in your mouth. And that chili paste gives an added heat that is really delicious.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to visit there, but I'll let you know about 2 fascinating islands. First, the northernmost inhabited island called Rebun Island. It takes less than 2 hours from Wakkanai. Known as a floating island of flowers, blooming with more than 300 alpine flower species. Poke no Chan-chan Yaki, or arabesque greenling, is a must-try in the island. It's simply baked with green onion and miso. The popular sightseeing spot is Cape Sukai. The photos of the spot inspire many tourists to visit here. Just look at the colour of the sea. It's so clear that you can even see to the bottom. There is a school which was built for shooting Kita-no-Kanaria Park in 2012. The quaint scenery attracts many visitors. Kanaria Cafe was opened last year. Have some dessert and coffee with the scenery. The stars at night in the nature is simply breathtaking. There are more photogenic spots. Just looking at the scenery is absolutely amazing. So I definitely want to come visit here someday. The last spot in the northern Soya area is another inhabited island called Rishiri Island. Mount Rishiri, which you can also see from Rebun Island, is amazing. I suggest you stop by Himenuma and Otatomarinuma. You'll be impressed by Sakasa Fuji, the reflection of the beautiful Rishiri Fuji mountain to the lake on a very clear day. Sea urchin and kelp are indispensable in the island. At Kamui Beach Park, you should try the sea urchin picking. Sea urchin in Rishiri has a sweet and rich taste because they eat Rishiri kelp in mineral abundancy. Sea urchin rice bowl is also a must try. There's a texture that really melts in your mouth. You can't miss it. It takes 1 hour by airplane from New Chitose Airport to Northern Soya. If you have a car or even a bicycle, you definitely will have a good time. It takes 1 hour and 55 minutes to Rebun Island and an hour and 40 minutes to Rishiri Island. Departing in the morning, a one-day trip to these islands is possible, so definitely, please come and enjoy it. If you're looking for more information, take a look at these websites.
Wow, wasn't that video amazing?
I mean, it was so scenic.
So
And the food.
the
You saw the
food.
crab?
He was just
Yeah.
eating like that, and then I really also like the scallop.
Hotate.
Yeah, the hotate.
Cooking in its own sauce, right?
exactly. Its own juices.
Its
like
own
what the
juices.
guy said.
Oh man, that
And the
looks
sea urchin.
delicious.
Oh my god! So I think definitely Northern Soya is in my bucket list for sure.
Yes, yes.
I just need someone to drive me there, and then I'll be great. Okay, so we hope that all of you enjoyed the video. And today we're actually very lucky to have Tomura-san from the Wakkanai Tourism
Yes.
Association all the way in Northern Soya itself, together with his interpreter Aoi-san,
Exciting.
who will be connecting with us live
Yes.
here. So let's call them.
All right.
Tomura-san,
Tomura-san.
Aoi-san, hello.
Aoi-san, konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Hi. Oh. Oh.
Eh?
Is he?
What is he?
What is he eating?
What's he eating?
Did he know we're doing a stream?
Yeah.
あれ
we've called it
あれ
already.
始まりましたよ。ランチ中ですか ?Are you eating?
もう違い、美味しいです、これ。
Oh,
You said it's good. Oh, wait. 何食べてるんですか What are you eating, Tomura? Wow. That looks like curry.
ホタテカレ
なんか美味しそう
Scallop curry.
ー。これね、
うん。
実は後ほど紹介しますけど、
はいはい。
アンケートのプレゼントの一つなんですよ。
そういうことですね。So he said it's a gift to those who answered the survey of the video of the
Right.
stream. Ah, so it's
本当美味しい。
lancha. So he's just showing us the hotate curry. He's not eating lancha. Okay. Sorry. Did you want to introduce yourself, Tomura-san? 自己紹介。
はい、皆さん、こんにちは。私は稚内観光協会の戸村と申します。今日はですね、隣にいらっしゃるのは通訳の葵さんです。よろしくお願いします。
Hello, I'm Tomura from Wakkanai Tourism Association and see a translator, Ms. Aoi.
今日は私たちのウェビナーに、参加をしていただきまして、誠にありがとうございます。お申し込みいただいて、本当に嬉しく思っております。今日紹介する3地域の、代表として、一言お礼を申し上げます。
Thank you very much for joining the tourism webinar that introduced our areas today. I'm very glad to know that a lot of people watching the webinar. I really appreciate it on behalf of the three regions.
今日はね、皆さん方が、訪日できるようになって、観光に来れるようになってからですね、いろんな情報をですね、その前にお伝えしたいと思っておりますので、ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
I'm going to show you tourism information of attractive big three areas in Hokkaido for the dates that restriction is lifted and you are able to come to Japan.
Yes, definitely. Tomura-san, I think watching the video, it made many of us want to visit Northern Soya. 動画見たら本当に視聴者さんみんな行きたくなったと思います。
ぜひぜひ来てください。待ってます。
はい。
Yes, I hope you visit here.
Tomura-さん、ありがとうございました。葵さんも。
Continue enjoying your curry.
はい、Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
So that was an awesome presentation and a sharing session by Tomura-san as well as the video that we watched about Northern Soya.